Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Widiots. I am Corey. That over there is Kevin. He is recording live from his laptop because apparently we've got some major difficulties. Um, so for anybody that's coming in late, I mean we're late already, so whatever. Um, got a lot to get into tonight, and before we get into the deep shit, let's get our shout outs out of the way.
Well, shout out to my mom. Shout out to those that make you smile, as we say here. And shout out. I was going to shout out something here. Oh, man, I can't remember what it was. Son of a bitch. Shout out, I guess, to the Brewers. R.I.P. They made it as far as they could, I suppose, barring some sort of miracle.
Which could ensue tonight.
I did something crazy. But just shout out to all my fellow hunters out there getting ready to hit the woods here coming up. If you've already been hunting, it's too hot, so reevaluate your decisions. But yeah, I would say, shout out to all that and more. My mom, make you smile. Hey, my Kendall crew, my goddaughter, got to do that. And oh, Jesus Christ, I assume we know who that is. He's got some sort of new name there. I don't know what the hell. Hey, boy, oh boy.
Yeah, that's yeah. Well, I mean, that's got to be Skullman. So
yeah, I got a whole. I don't know why.
Mama deals here.
Yeah, I don't know why all this stuff is. I don't know why I'm coming up as Buckmaster Kev there. Usually it's Kevin D. I have no idea.
That's something that YouTube had flipped over to because I created an extra account so that my the shit that I'm viewing wouldn't spam this page. So yeah, I wound up having like a whole new username there that I can't edit.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh well.
That's fine. Yep. Shout out. Scully's here. I don't know if Beth's here. She could be anywhere.
CBA could be anywhere.
So it could be anywhere. You never know. But yeah, I had a lovely dinner this evening with the one that makes me smile. We went out to a place in Portage. Good. 7 out of 10 was my official scale. She was a little bit higher at the 8 out of 10, but it was okay, and had a good time. Didn't hit any deer on the way home.
Fantastic.
So I feel like that's a victory.
What kind of fish do they serve at that joint?
She had deep fried, and then I had baked cod cod. Portion sizes were not, at least for the baked, were really small, and that I don't like that. I hate that. Like, man, come on, just give me 2 slabs, not
right.
But what they did though. They give you coleslaw, baked beans, corn fritters, and then your choice of fries, chips, or sweet tater fries. So that they give you a bunch of extras. I mean, we were full. Don't get me wrong, we are full. But yeah, got a bunch of bird seed too today, Corey. Bird seed.
Oh, holy shit! Yeah, it's about that time.
Yeah, she's gonna feed the birds over there. So, oh geez, the Brewers starting soon. Get this over with, Scully. Oh my god. Yeah, but that's
man. Have 2 screens going. You're good.
Yeah,
you don't need to listen to BA on the broadcast. You can listen to us.
Yeah, true that. What do you got, Corey? And don't mind me, folks. If I'm sitting over here looking at my phone, I'm trying to fucking figure this out. Anyway, go on.
Yeah, the man who acts twice his real age is having some technical difficulties there. But any user, oh, Scully means get the series over with. I'm with you there. And your mom just asked what the name of the place was.
I'll text you.
Yeah, so just shout out to those that make you smile. I think the one that makes me smile has been having a bit of a rough time, but she's dealing, so be good to go there. Shout out to Meclizine. What a wonderful little drug that is. It's not drowsy Dramamine.
Nice.
And shout out muscle relaxers. Really love that shit. And also shout out to it seems like a weekly shout out at this point, but shout out to Carter's Pub and Grill in New Lisbon. Always bringing the goods. Did the ahi tuna street tacos tonight. Old man had his usual fried cod. And we got a little bit extra with the dinner. We ordered deep fried mushrooms. I wasn't sure he was going to be into that. But I'll be damned if he didn't eat more than half of that serving.
We had appetizers. They had sausage stuffed mushrooms.
Ooh.
And so basically they chopped up some sausage. They put some sort of sauce or something in there too. I'm not sure what it was. And then they doused it with mozzarella. Dude, perfect.
Oh, dude.
Dude, that was amazing.
Speaking of deep frying things, I don't know if we've actually discussed this on the show, and forgive me if we did, but thoughts on deep fried Uncrustables?
Well, I can't eat them, but I used to eat Uncrustables before I had to go gluten-free, and I loved them. They were a good little snack at Quick Trip, especially in the deer stand. Those are a good little snack. I don't know if I'd want it, like, because it's basically a pudgy pie at that point, right?
Essentially, yeah. But if you do it right, it might kind of weigh my options here, because it could be just as easily air fried or whatever. But making French toast out of the Nutella-filled ones is delicious, says Nicole Staffels.
Yeah, that's Coley over there watching on Facebooks. I suppose I could do that too.
Ugh. I mean, making French toast out of that shit actually does sound pretty fucking good. Not gonna lie.
One of her sons is addicted to Nutella. You didn't hear it here.
I mean, nothing wrong with Nutella.
No.
Really?
No. I mean, Linden Station with a bar on every shit. There's like 4 bars in one block on good old Linden.
Half a block. Shit.
Yeah, fuck yeah. You ain't got to walk far.
All 3 feet from each other, and still somehow we all managed to lose Keith one night.
Imagine that. If there's one guy to lose, it'd be fucking Keith.
Go figure. It's the one with only one of his original legs. That's.
I mean, he was the tallest one of us too, and we fucking lost him.
Yeah, no shit. It'd have been like looking for a giraffe in the savannah, but the giraffe decided to duck.
Oh my god.
All right. Well, let's kick it into the next thing. I honestly thought my Week 6 NFL picks were going to be a lot worse than what they were. But in reality, I wound up going 9-5.
Hang on here. Let me just do this. Fuck that. I think I remember who won them all.
Oh, Scully says, I think he caught the scent of a girl. Well, no shit.
I mean, certainly could have been. Who knows?
Without question.
All right, what do we got? Yeah, I got the Broncos. Yep.
Broncos are probably the worst game that was ever broadcast on NFL Network.
Oh, God. 13-11 against a horrid team.
Yeah.
The Steelers did beat the Browns, but then they lost to the Bengals, so make sense of that, please. Hey, Panthers, though, over Cowboys, Corey. You picked the Cowgirls. I told you it was a bad idea.
Yeah, I
Fucking
mean,
Jags,
I had a
man.
5-game winning streak going on until the Cowboys lost.
Fucking Titans didn't beat the Raiders. I don't know how that happened. Bengals did not beat the Packers. Buccaneers, that a boy Baker. Fuck the Lions and the Chiefs. Fuck them all. Bills lost, wasn't that? Jesus Christ. Hey, the Bears actually. Oh my God, Corey. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait a minute. 1, 3, 6. I got 9 too.
How about that?
Yeah. 9 and 5 again, man.
Yeah, that
Started out hot, and then the last 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, all of the night games were the ones that I lost on. Scully says, "Who saw the Falcons beating the Bills? No one." But I'll tell you what, that Falcons team carried my fantasy football team this week. Picked up my first win of the season. Bijan Robinson all the way. And got high score in the league, so I got a $25 bonus. So that was pretty nice.
Oh, Jesus Christ. How's that Scatabo team going, though?
I don't know. I forgot who even has him.
Oh,
I got to go in and look. Because I released him. I didn't trade him.
Oh.
Well, Liz is out here. She's out drinking somewhere, and she smells like pumpkin. So,
Well, yeah, I mean, that, pumpkin's good, though.
So for anybody up in northern Minnesota tonight, if you smell something pumpkin scented, it's probably Liz.
It very well could be. Chris is sick as fuck, but he's still here. See, that's the kind
That's dedication right there.
That's my people's. I don't even know the man, but that's my kind of people's.
Oh, he absolutely would be one of your kind of people's. 100%.
Now, what do you got, Chris? I mean, we got COVID coming back now, or what? Are we breaking news here? What are we doing? Or did you sprain a toe or something? I don't know. Pumpkin Charlie. Yeah, so, okay, what do we got? Let's see. We already lost that stupid ass. God,
yeah, because I would have picked Pittsburgh last night, too.
Yeah, that just don't make no fucking sense. That whole division don't make no fucking sense.
Flacco balled out. That's what it was. He had 340 yards, 4 tuds.
That's my boy.
Or 3 tuds, and then 165 yards for Jamar Chase. Like,
Rams
they were balling.
Rams and Jags.
That one's over in London.
Yeah.
That's the Sunday morning game. Normally, that'd be one where I take Jacksonville because that's basically a home game for them, being that the Cons own that stadium. But I'm going to take Los Angeles.
Yep. Yeah, the Jags pissed me off last week.
Yeah, and the Rams without Puka are still pretty dangerous because they still have Devontae. They still have, whoever the hell their running back is. They got
plenty of weapons.
Yeah, they got more than enough.
Bears and Saints. Oh, God.
Give me the Bears by 1,000,000.
Yeah, and that's the game we're going to be forced to fucking watch here, isn't it? Son of a bitch.
Most likely. At least on Fox early.
Vikings and Eagles. Oh, that's on Fox, though. Oh, they both are. Ooh, we could get Vikings, Eagles.
That'd be the one I'd be more tuned in to watch right there.
No shit. Oh, my God. Dolphins and Browns.
Browns by 1,000,000.
Oh, God, it almost has to be, right? And then McDaniel will be fired by Monday morning.
Oh, yeah. Guaranteed.
Yeah.
Speaking of getting fired by Monday, I think if the Badgers lose by less than 40, Fickle keeps his job till the end of the year. They lose by 40 or more, Fickle's gone.
Well, the thing is, God bless them for trying, but, they're not winning another game the rest of the year, no matter who their coach is.
No. The only one they have an outside chance of winning is maybe Minnesota.
Maybe.
Because I just can't stand PJ Fleck, so every time he loses, I smile.
We got their big poster board schedule at the store on the wall.
Yep.
And it was kept up to date the first 4 weeks by someone else. I assume the store owner. But then I went in there yesterday and I just put an L by every fucking one for the rest of the year. It ain't.
You're probably not wrong.
No. No. That would be a miracle if they kept it under 2 touchdowns in any of the remaining games aside from Minnesota.
Right. Let's see. Next up, we got the Pats and the Titans.
You know who I'm taking.
I'm taking them too.
5
Pats
and
by
2.
a million.
5 and 2, Corey, atop of the division. Yes.
That's crazy. And we got KC going to Vegas.
Can't do it.
Give me Mahomes.
Nope, I'm going opposite. You know I've made this rule, Corey, and I'm going to stick to it. There's 3, maybe 4 teams this year that I just simply cannot go with. Jets, Chiefs, just on pure hatred, and who's the other one? Oh, Cowboys. Yeah, I can't. That's silly. Miami is sneaking in there. That is a debauchery like no other. If Tua goes down and we get stuck with Skylar Thompson or whoever the fuck their backup is down there, oh my god. But yeah, that's my rule. I'm going with the Raiders. I think that game will be over by halftime and not in my favor.
Most likely.
Yeah.
I mean, Gino's probably going to throw like 17 picks in the first quarter.
What a mistake.
It's going to be great.
Ooh.
Then we got Philly and Minnesota.
Boy.
Give me the Eagles.
At Minnesota, Eagles are reeling. I got
and everybody's out here like, it's the Carson Wentz revenge game. No, it ain't.
No,
Philly's winning.
I'm going to pick the Vikings. They're at home. The Eagles are reeling. Their offense is terrible. But I'll pick the Vikings here. I'll go opposite.
All right.
Oh, look at the next one. Oh God.
Jobber Central right here. We have Carolina and the Jets.
Got to go
Somehow
Panthers.
Carolina is 500 right now.
Yeah, that's bizarre.
So, yeah, I'm taking Carolina over the Jets.
Yeah, got to. Scully with an update here. Ohtani leadoff homer.
Yep. Series over. Series over.
Broncos,
don't care if
Giants.
the Brewers are ahead. It's over.
Yeah. Who do you got here in this one, Corey? Broncos, Giants.
Ooh, okay. So we've got a Denver team that needs to refine its offense.
Mm-hmm.
And on the opposite side, we have the CTE brothers, Jackson Dart and Cam Scannabo.
Yeah.
I mean, I would love to take the Giants as they're the hot team right now, but Denver is surprisingly solid, so I have to take Denver. Yeah. But it's going to be close.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Broncos. I would not be surprised if this was just one of those stupid games in the NFL where the team that should lose won. Give me the CTE twins all day long. Absolutely. That team needs an identity. Who gives a fuck what it is? They've been terrible for God knows how many years.
Ever since Eli retired.
Yeah, I don't think Dable's going to be the guy next year, no matter what happens there, though.
If they finish above 500, he's keeping his job.
God, but if you're a Giant fan, do you want him?
No, every Giants fan that I've seen online would rather see anybody else on that sideline.
Yeah, but I got to go Broncos. Also, I'm looking at this. The Giants haven't won a game on the road, and the Broncos haven't lost at home. So
might be.
Oh man, look at this one: Colts and Chargers. Woo.
Give me the Colts because I'm not sure I can fully trust the Chargers.
That's the way I was thinking. It is in LA, but LA doesn't care about football. So it's not really a home game, if you will.
Right. Yeah, give me Indy on that one. I think Indiana Jones just keeps on trucking.
I'll take Indy. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Oh, Commanders and Cowgirls. Yeah.
Taking the Commanders.
Got to. Even though it's at Dallas. Jesus, tickets as low as $21.
at the Cowboy Stadium?
Yeah, that's what it says.
Oh, that's got to be in that standing room only area.
Yeah. Oh, God. Packers at Cardinals. Oof. Damn.
You know what? This is all going to greatly depend on if Kyler Murray is cleared to play this week, because he did have a concussion.
Oh, well.
Jacoby Brissett started last week.
Oh, did he? Okay. Well, look, Battlefield 6 came out, so Murray, he ain't coming back. He's playing Battlefield 6. He ain't back. Look, I said it on this show multiple times. I've been saying it for years. They fucked up when they gave him the extension. They should have traded him years ago. They'll do it this offseason. I pray to God. Otherwise, that organization needs to be sold, and other people need to get in there and run it because it is a dog shit franchise. That being said, I reluctantly have to take the Packers because I don't trust Brissett or Murray to do anything. I don't care if it's at home for them or not.
Yeah, I mean, I think if it's Green Bay defense versus Kyler Murray, it's probably going to be a bloodbath. If it's Brissett, I think it's a closer game because Brissett's at least steady.
Yeah.
He doesn't make very many mistakes, so I would say it'd be a closer game, but either way, the Packers still win.
Oh, Sunday night might be a good game here. Niners-Falcons, even though.
Yeah, I'm going Falcons only because with the Niners losing their big linebacker.
Oh yeah, Warner, yeah.
And they haven't really made any moves to get anybody else, despite the rumor mill. Because there's been rumors out there that the Niners are asking about Anagbari from the Packers. They're asking about Rashawn Gary from the Packers. They're looking for any and every team. I don't know what their trade capital would be unless it was a draft pick. But I don't see them picking up any of the big game changers from any of the contenders. That's just not going to happen.
No, the salary cap. I mean, the 49ers lost half their team last year because of salary cap reasons anyway.
Yep.
And now they want to take on, Rashawn Gary at $20 million a year. Get the fuck out of here with that.
Yeah. Either way, give me Atlanta.
I'm going to take the Niners. It's at home. Do we know who's quarterbacking yet?
I think it's Brock.
I'd rather have Mac. I don't trust any of them, but I'll take the Niners. I think they're grossly overrated. I've been saying that all year. I think there's nothing there for me.
Right.
I think they are very overrated. Ooh, 2 on Monday again. Hey, here we go.
Yeah.
Buccaneers and Lions. Ooh.
Well, Brian Branch is suspended for this game because he decided to punch Juju Smith-Schuster in the face last week.
A move of which I approve of, Brian.
I mean, probably. Gotta imagine Juju was chirping, so. That being said, I'm going to take the Lions over the Bucks because I think the fight at the top of the NFC North is still Green Bay and Denver. Or Denver, fuck's sake. Detroit. I'm going to blame the muscle relaxers for that one. So, yeah, give me Detroit over Tampa. I don't like it, but I think Detroit's got to right the ship, and this might be the week they do it.
I got to take my Bucks. I told you they're a sleeper Super Bowl pick for me. I also, though, don't trust them. I don't trust them because they always let teams in the game. No matter if they should have blown them out or it should be, they always just do something that just keeps their opponent in the game for whatever damn reason. Baker's balling out. God only knows who he's throwing to this week. His 4 receivers are out or whatever. But, man, I just wish they'd win a game by 21 or 28 and be like, okay, we're here. But they're always, 5-point games, 6-point, holy fuck.
Right.
But Buccaneers for me. Oh, Texans, Sea Buzzards. Ooh, boy.
Give me Seattle.
Yeah, it's at home, and the Texans have gone in the trash. I mean, whatever. I don't know what the hell happened with Houston, but
Well, I have a feeling they will right the ship, but it's just not going to be this week.
no, they're not going to do anything with their coach. And at Casario, he came from New England as GM. I think he's got a longer leash than what's his nuts, D'Amico Ryans. I don't know. I just don't. They traded away half their offensive line for new guys, and it's the same issues they had.
Right.
Oh, God. 3-zip Dodger, Scully says, asking if they can go with the mercy rule. Oh, no. 3-zip, we're already asking for the mercy rule.
Well, I knew there was a reason why I kept the TV off tonight, so there's that.
But, hey, the Mariners are up 6-2 in the bottom of the 8th.
Beautiful.
Oh, my God. The Brewers don't even have an out yet. Oh, my God. Yeah, Terry, keep that TV off. That game is over. All right, what are we talking about next, Corey?
All right. I think before we hit our taste tests, I assume you got some sort of candy you've never had before. Okay, perfect. We're gonna hit you up with a little bit of Florida man versus Midwest guy.
Here we go.
All right. So, for anybody that might be stumbling into this podcast, this is a segment where I take two headlines, one from the Midwest, one from Florida. I keep like all the identifying markers out, and I let Kevin try to figure out which headline came from where. So, that being said, here we go. First headline. Traffic stop leads to arrest of man with active warrant, seizure of 320 plus prescription pills, and Brazilian marching powder. The old cocaine.
I mean, okay.
And second headline, man accused of going 124 miles an hour tells troopers he had to use the bathroom.
I'm going to say the bathroom is Midwest and the other one's Florida.
Flip them.
Damn it.
Yeah, we'll go to Florida man first. Lee County, Florida. Reported late-night street race at the Midpoint Bridge ended with one driver in jail, his car impounded, and troopers still searching for a motorcyclist accused of reaching speeds topping 140 miles an hour. According to the Florida Highway Patrol, at about 3 a.m. Sunday, troopers spotted a Toyota Camry and a motorcycle stopped side by side at a traffic light near Colonial Boulevard in Fort Myers. Troopers say the pair suddenly started to accelerate before the Midpoint Bridge, and they were accused of racing across the span at extreme speeds. The Camry, which I assure you was probably fully tacked out, was clocked at 124 miles an hour while the motorcycle hit more than 140. The Camry did the best it could.
Yeah.
Troopers later spotted the Camry near Country Club Boulevard and Veterans Parkway in Cape Coral. Inside were a male driver identified as David Stone and a female passenger. When asked why he was driving so fast, Stone told troopers he had to use the bathroom. FHP noted he had passed several gas stations before being pulled over. The Camry driver did not have a license. That's red flag number one. Number two, this is all happening at 3 a.m, said Lieutenant Greg Bueno of the Florida Highway Patrol. Horrible decisions all over the place. Naturally, Stone was arrested and faces charges for driving without a license, excessive speed, and racing. Under Florida law, his Camry will be impounded for 30 days at his expense. No great loss to anybody in traffic. The motorcyclist whose license plate was not visible has not yet been identified. Troopers say charges are waiting once the rider is caught. Now, on to our Wisconsin man. Okay. I mean, this should not be any great surprise. It's Germantown, suburb of Milwaukee. A man from southeastern Wisconsin with an active warrant was arrested during a traffic stop that resulted in the seizure of over 320 prescription pills, cocaine, and Suboxone strips. According to the Germantown Police Department, an officer patrolling I-41 northbound near Holy Hill Road pulled a vehicle over for having no rear license plate at 9:45 a.m. on October 11th. During the traffic stop, the officer learned that the driver, a 41-year-old man from Milwaukee, had an active warrant through the West Allis Police Department. Of course, he's from Dirty Stallis. Following drugs and items were seized after a canine gave a positive alert during an open-air sniff. And those items include a handgun, 20.84 grams of cocaine, 25 grams of marijuana, 320 gabapentin pills, 6 alprazolam pills, 55 Suboxone strips, and other drug paraphernalia. Driver was arrested and taken into the Washington County Jail on the following charges: possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, possession with intent to deliver cocaine, a felony, second or subsequent, manufacture or delivery of prescription drugs, felony, second or subsequent, possession of intent to deliver non-narcotics, felony, and second or subsequent, possession of THC, possession of drug paraphernalia. No additional details were provided. So yeah, there's your dumb crimes and stupid criminals for the evening.
Yeah, you ain't a kidding. Fuck. Hell of a lot of pills. Holy shit. Ooh.
Scully coming in with the Skeletor reference.
Oh, God. Until we meet again.
Till we meet again.
All right, here we go. Okay, we're doing this. Okay, wait. Boom.
Oh shit! Did you fix it?
Now let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's one step at a time here. All right, here's the fun. Boom. Gonna do that. Go down there. Go on. Don't worry about me. This is gonna be hours. Don't worry about me.
Yeah, and Scully said he thought the nose candy would have been Florida too. So,
see, that's what I was going with.
The good old Bolivian marching powder just gets in and around and all over the place. Let me tell you. All right, so last week on the show, we challenged each other to find a candy that we haven't tried before in honor of the upcoming Halloween holiday. So, ran down to my local Walmarts. That's right, it's got to be with the S. That's an inside joke between myself and a couple of my friends. But while I was there at the local Walmarts, picked up some of these. Reese's Caramel.
Oh, God. Why would you ruin such a good thing, Corey?
Well, I am a Reese's nut, so...
I am too, but I hate caramel. I can't.
Right. Good point, Scully. The nose candy probably was imported from Florida.
True. Nope.
Same shit, huh? All right. All right. Well, we'll keep an eye on this, and I'll try to fix that tomorrow when I see you. All right. Beautiful little Reese's cup here. Smells amazing. So I think there's still some peanut butter in this bitch. I ain't mad at it. Kind of tastes like a Milky Way. The caramel and the peanut butter come together really well. I'll call it a 7.5.
Done with that shit. All right. 7.5, you said, huh? All right.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Well, I was at my local farm and suck the other day getting dog food. And I was wandering through. I went to their Halloween candy section, and I didn't. There was nothing there. I'd already had most of it, but I did find a little nook in there.
Okay.
Apple crisp gummy bears,
Oh shit.
and they're green. I have not had these. I assume they're decent, but you never know. They smell fantastic as I open them.
Beth, yes, I absolutely will bring you some
Beth
of
is
these.
here now. Welcome to the show, Beth. Oh, they smell really interesting. They do smell, they smell very much like green apple crisp. Let's see what we got here. Let me tell you something right now. You forgot it was Friday?
To be fair.
That sounds very suspicious.
To be fair.
Sounds very suspicious, Beth.
I thought it was Monday for 3 days this week, so I'll give her a pass.
I'm going to get to the bottom of that. You know what? If a person likes apple flavored anything, get yourself some. These are absolutely 9 out of 10.
Nice.
There ain't nothing wrong with these. Damn, those are good.
Right on. So we like to hear over here at the Widiots podcast.
You ain't a kid, and we need something good. We don't need to vomit all the time, although it is, if we vomit, it's a good thing.
It's highly entertaining. So next up, before we get into our triple header of Mount Rushmores, gotta do a little spooky talk this week.
Wait a minute. Do you have another candy?
No, I only got the one. Do you have two?
Oh, shit. Hang on, then. I thought you had two.
Nah, man. Get your second. Oh, you found him.
Got him. Farm and Fleet, baby.
All right.
Reese's Oreo Peanut Butter Cup. You've had these, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What would you give them out of 10?
Probably a solid 8.
Okay.
8.5.
All right. Oh, man, do they look pretty. White top there. Smells just like a peanut butter cup. You don't even smell anything Oreo. Maybe a little, but not. Oh, look at that.
Right.
You got a good crunch there.
It was so good you went full Italian.
Right, exactly. Boy, that's like, if you have the whole thing at once, that you really got to chew it down. I would say that is an excellent representation of both candies. The taste is just about 50-50 on both. Am I overwhelmed to go run out and buy more? No, unfortunately. I'm probably joining you on the 8 out of 10 scale. It's really good. If I wanted that hardcore Reese's taste, I'm just getting the regular ones.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's good, though. Damn, those are good.
Yeah, the different flavor combos are like a nice little side quest.
Mm-hmm.
But more often than not, you're going to want the real thing.
Oh, yeah. These are nice. This is a good, this beats the pretzel ones and the potato chip ones, and I'm a fan of these. Although the potato chips ones were not bad.
No, not bad at all.
No. All right, spooky talk.
Yeah. Okay. So this time around, I'm gonna do kind of a combo, like review slash tell a little bit of the truth on a particular story. So it's not necessarily a haunting or a cryptid or aliens or anything like that. It's the real life human monsters. And naturally, when I say monsters, we look at a series that's been going on Netflix for the last couple years, going over different serial killers. This time around, beginning of October, a new series was released on Ed Gein, played in the show by Charlie Hunnam, who I argue is way too pretty to be playing Ed Gein, but I'll be damned if he didn't, at the very least, knock it out of the park when it came to playing the role. There's a lot of things in the series, and I've only gone through like 3 episodes of it. I haven't finished it yet. There's a lot of things just in those first 3 episodes that were clearly things that never happened. But if you look at it in terms of what they believe Ed was seeing when he was alive and when he was doing what he did, it's more of a representation of his psychosis. So maybe he did think that Adeline Watson, or whatever her name was actually his living girlfriend, but she never was. They only briefly met, and she has denied, in later years that she ever had anything to do with Ed Gein. They portrayed the death of his brother Henry as being done by him, but there's never been any proof to that. Henry was found in suspicious circumstances in a brush fire, and he may or may not have been dead prior to the brush fire. There's like a lot of other somewhat strange inconsistencies, but when you look at it through the eyes of, oh, okay, we're seeing things through his lens, and then there's kind of like interspersed scenes with what everybody else is seeing, what's going on. So they kind of flash back and forth between reality to what he's seeing. Plus, they do these weird cut-ins with the movies that were inspired by the Gein case. So there was a story thread with Alfred Hitchcock writing Psycho, and then whoever the hell did Leatherface, they did a little bit on that. Overall, I think the series was very well put together, but if you're looking at it, trying to find it as like a documentary or something fully informational, it's really not. It's more for entertainment. And I would say that's the case just 5 minutes into the first episode. Because in that first 5 minutes of the first episode, Ed Gein, played by Charlie Hunnam, is participating in some really, really kinky self-love. I'll just put it that way, because I don't know if I could say all these words on YouTube. Sure as shit can't say them all on Facebook. But yeah, let's just say he was into some weird shit. But there is something that's going to persist from this show, and it's the line, "Those sinful cold cuts." You'd have to watch episode 3 to get the context behind it, but great line, hilarious in the time. There's a lot of stuff in this series I laughed at that I should not have laughed at. That was one of them. But for anybody that's somehow not aware of the Ed Gein case, I'll get into some facts about the guy. So he was born in La Crosse in August of 1906, the second of 2 sons to George Philip Gein and Augusta Wilhelmine Gein, who was played very well by the lady that portrayed Aunt Jackie in Roseanne, Laurie Metcalf.
Yeah.
She did amazing. Ed's only sibling was an older brother named Henry, as I mentioned. Augusta, who was fervently religious and nominally Lutheran, frequently preached to her sons about the innate immorality of the world, the evils of drinking, and her belief that all women were naturally promiscuous and instruments of the devil. She is a very well-balanced woman.
Mm-hmm.
And anytime that she would crack open the Bible, it was either the Old Testament or the Book of Revelation, concerning death, murder, and divine retribution. Naturally, Ed idolized and eventually became obsessed with his own mother. In La Crosse, Gein's father was a carpenter, tanner, and firefighter, and he also owned a local grocery store, but soon sold the business and left the city with his family to live on a 155-acre farm in the town of Plainfield, which became their permanent residence. Gein's father was known to be a violent alcoholic who regularly beat both of his sons. This caused Ed's ears to ring when his father beat him on the head. And in turn, due to their isolation, Augusta took that to mean that she should just keep everything away from the boys. The boys left the farm only to attend school. Outside of school, Ed spent most of his time doing chores on the farm. He was shy. Classmates and teachers remembered him as having strange mannerisms, such as seemingly random laughter, as if he were laughing at his own personal jokes. Let's see here. So in 1940, his father died at the age of 66. So then Ed and Henry took over doing odd jobs around the farm. This takes us to May 16th of 1944. Ed was burning away marsh vegetation on the property. The fire got out of control, drawing the attention of local fire departments. By the end of the day, the fire having been extinguished and the firefighters gone, Ed reported Henry missing. With lanterns and flashlights, the search party searched for the 43-year-old Henry, whose dead body was found lying face down. Apparently, he'd been dead for some time, and it appeared that the cause of death was heart failure, since he had not been burned or injured otherwise. It was later reported by biographer Harold Schechter, holy crap, what a name that is, that Henry had bruises on his head. Police dismissed the possibility of foul play, and the county coroner later listed asphyxiation as the cause of death. Authorities accepted the accident theory, but no official investigation was conducted, and an autopsy was not performed. Let's see. With Henry deceased, Ed and his mom were now alone. Augusta suffered a paralyzing stroke shortly after Henry's death, and Ed devoted himself to her care. Sometime in 1945, he later recounted, he and his mother visited a man named Smith, who lived nearby, to purchase straw. According to Gein, Augusta witnessed Smith beating a dog. A woman inside the Smith residence came outside and yelled for him to stop, but Smith eventually ended the dog's life. Augusta was extremely upset by this scene. What bothered her did not appear to be the brutality toward the dog, rather the presence of the woman. Because, of course. Augusta died on December 29th, 1945 at the age of 67. Ed was naturally devastated, and he lost his only friend and one true love, and he was absolutely alone in the world, according to the biographer, whose name I absolutely cannot pronounce. So, here are the confirmed crimes of Ed Gein. On the morning of November 16, 1957, 58-year-old Plainfield hardware store owner Bernice Warden disappeared. The hardware store's truck was seen driving out from the rear of the building at around 9:30 a.m. The store saw a few customers the entire day. Some area residents believe that this was because of deer hunting season. Warden's son, Deputy Sheriff Frank Warden, entered the store around 5 p.m. to find the cash register open and bloodstains on the floor. Frank Warden told investigators that on the evening before his mother's disappearance, Gein had been in the store and was expected to return in the morning for a gallon of antifreeze. A sales slip for the antifreeze was the last receipt written by Bernice on the morning that she disappeared. That evening, Gein was arrested at a West Plainfield grocery store, and the Washera County Sheriff's Department searched the Gein farm. A sheriff's deputy discovered Warden's decapitated body in the shed on Gein's property, hung upside down by her legs with a crossbar at her ankles and ropes at her wrists. The torso had been dressed out like a deer. Warden had been shot with a .22 caliber rifle, and the mutilations were made after her death. Searching Gein's house, authorities found, and holy crap, this is going to be a thing here, whole human bones and fragments, a wastebasket made of human skin covering several chairs, skulls mounted on bedposts, female skulls, some with the tops sawn off, bowls made from skulls, a corset made from a female torso, skin from shoulders to waist, leggings made from human leg skin, masks made from female faces, Mary Hogan's face, Mary Hogan's skull. Mary Hogan is a bar owner who Ed had also allegedly murdered. Bernice Warren's entire head, her heart, 9 female sexual organs in a shoebox, a belt made from female human nipples, 4 noses, a pair of lips on a window shade drawstring, a lampshade made from the skin of a human face, and fingernails from female fingers. The artifacts were photographed at the state crime lab and then decently disposed of. When questioned, Gein told investigators that between 1947 and 1952, he had made as many as 40 nocturnal visits to 3 local graveyards to exhume recently buried bodies while he was in a dazed-like state. On about 30 of those visits, he said that he came out of the daze while in the cemetery, left the grave in good order, and returned home empty-handed. On other occasions, he dug up the graves of recently buried middle-aged women he thought resembled his mother and took the bodies home, where he tanned their skins to make his paraphernalia. He admitted to stealing from 9 graves and led investigators to them. Alan Wilimowski of the State Crime Lab participated in opening 3 test graves identified by Gein. The caskets were inside wooden boxes. The top boards ran crossways, not lengthwise. Tops of the boxes were about 2 feet below the surface in sandy soil. He had robbed the graves soon after the funerals while the graves were incomplete. He was also a suspect in several other unsolved cases in Wisconsin. This include Georgia Jean Weckler, who had disappeared near her home in Fort Atkinson on May 1st, 1947. There is Evelyn Grace Hartley, who went missing while babysitting a girl at the home of La Crosse State College professor Viggo Rasmussen on the evening of October 24th, 1953. And many other either way, when it comes down to it, he was arraigned on 1 count of first-degree murder in Washera County Court, where he pleaded not guilty by reason of insanity. He was diagnosed with schizophrenia and found mentally incompetent, thus unfit for trial. Gein was sent to the Central State Hospital for the criminally insane, now Dodge Correctional Institution, a maximum security facility in Waupun, and was later transferred to Mendota State Hospital in Madison. So either way, he spent the rest of his life in the mental institutions, and he finally passed in, oddly enough, 1984 at the age of 77 due to respiratory failure secondary to lung cancer. He is buried between his parents and brother in Plainfield Cemetery. However, you will not find a stone there because people kept stealing his headstone and messing with it. So they have left that grave unmarked, but you can see exactly where it is when you go to the Gein family plot at the Plainfield Cemetery. For the most part, the people of Plainfield would rather there not be any looky-loos running around town asking about the Gein case. They are fine if you go to their establishments, pay for items, just don't ask any questions about the case. If you want to see where the hardware store was, it's right on Main Street. I've been up there. I've looked around. You can see it. The cemetery is just across the street and up about 2 blocks from the hardware store. And then as far as the Gein farm, I'm not going to give the exact location, but if you go east of I-39, about 2 or 3 miles from the Plainfield exit, go down a couple back roads, you will find the Gein farm. There's not going to be anything there, but you'll know by the footprint of the buildings. So, I mean, yeah, you can go up and look around, but just don't make it obvious, is essentially what I'm trying to say here. That's a very disturbing case, and the people of Plainfield are still a bit wary on how to operate, especially with a number of the old guard, the people that were around in that time, still being alive. So, you know, maybe once the old guard's gone, maybe they'll be a little more open about it, but I don't foresee that happening. There have been some paranormal teams that have gone up there and investigated the hardware store, the Washera County Jail, and the Gein property. One of them was the trio of Dave Schrader, Shane Pittman, and Cindy Kaza. That was definitely an interesting investigation. And then my peeps over at I'll think of it. The Paranormal Files. They also did a YouTube video up there, investigated everything that I highlighted. They also came up with some very interesting results. And there is a bit of a tie-in, oddly enough, with the old Baraboo into this case. Somehow, BC had in his possession Ed's razor. He didn't want it, but somehow he got it. But it brought so much negative energy and negative feeling to the bar that he had to get rid of it. So he did get rid of it, sold it to somebody else, I think is how the story goes. But either way, anything involved with Gein is seriously bad juju.
I have not watched the show yet. See, now why did that that's weird. Like it was like all black, and then I moved, and now it's all lit up. It's been the same. It's strange things are happening over here tonight, Corey.
Yeah, I think your laptop's haunted.
Well, I'm glad this works, because it doesn't. I wouldn't have to work it. It doesn't work any other way. Fuck.
Yeah, and honestly, Liz, I see your comment there. Oh, damn. Yeah, seriously. I didn't even read half of the shit that's on the Wikipedia article.
Right.
But if you want to give yourself a nice deep dive, I would say start reading it at like 8 a.m. That way you can cleanse yourself the rest of the day. Because reading it at night is just, it's no bueno. And Scully says his grave is apparently right near one of the women he killed, as they both had family plots right near each other. Would not surprise me in the slightest.
Yeah. Can't be too many. I mean, the cemetery can't be too big in Plainfield, you know?
It's decently sized. I'd say it's probably about acreage-wise, maybe the same size as the New Lisbon City Cemetery.
Okay. Well, fucking A. And the next one, the monster show, is Lizzie Borden.
Yes, sir. And guess what? Charlie Hunnam's going to be in that one, too. He's going to be Lizzie's father.
Excellent. I mean, that's the one to watch. I mean, good old Lizzie. What's the song? Do you know the song off the top of your head?
Oh, shit.
Like she gave her mother 40 whacks or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, gave her mother 40 whacks. She was still breathing, and she gave her 40 more. I don't know. I mean, it's fucking morbid, is what it is.
Yeah. Lizzie Borden had an ex. She gave her mother 40 whacks. When she saw what she had done, she gave her father 41.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh boy, yeah.
There it is. So now our Mount Rushmores are going to be your palate cleanser tonight because holy fuck, do we need it?
Here we go.
I think we're going to get. Why don't we do the candy ones first, and then we'll get into our special third?
That's a good idea. You want to start out with the worst or the best?
Let's start out with the worst because I can make a fuckload more jokes.
Hey, that works for me. Works for me. All right, I'll get us started. Number 4, and I actually had a really hard time finding like candy that I hated. It was just way more tougher, if you will, to find it. But these ones, it's hit or miss. The grape version I've enjoyed, but these ones I just was not enthralled with them. Lemon heads.
Oh, okay. I
just
get that.
Just could not get. If you had a box, you're like cool, but then like, I don't really want another box. So,
right.
Number 4, lemon heads.
All right, so I kind of got to looking, and a lot of the things that were on the worst candy list there was some stuff on there that I really liked. So I'm going to probably eschew a bunch of it and just kind of go down my own path, if you will. So my number 4 is those weird-ass pumpkin BS candies that came with the candy corn in the Brock's Autumn Mix.
Yeah. The mellow cream pumpkins, I believe, is what they're called on their own.
Yes.
Oh,
terrible.
Yeah, I mean it's essentially candy corn in the form of a pumpkin, but there's a little bit different flavor there, and it is awful.
And it's still fucking awful.
Yeah. It's terrible. I wanted to put them on there, but as we'll see later on, it's pretty much candy corn, so I don't want to waste 2 slots. But clearly, they're awful. Oh, Beth, loving the mellow cream pumpkins, are we? Unbelievable. Don't tell me, Beth, you're a candy corn fan too, then. I can't believe it. Cannot believe it. Number 3 for me, I don't like hot thing like spicy hot or this in candy case like cinnamony hot. The atomic fireball, little like gumball shaped thing. You just sucked on it. It was just hot cinnamon, and I'm good. I don't even want one. I'm out. Can't stand them.
All right, my number 3, and okay, so full disclosure, this one's absolutely not candy, but it was given out quite regularly during Halloween. For a good portion of my youth, I would go trick-or-treating with my cousins in Mauston, and we would go to the quote-unquote rich part of town. The biggest houses on the tallest hill, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
One of the people who owned one of them houses was one of the local dentists.
Oh, no.
That leads me to my number 3. Dental floss / toothbrush.
Ugh.
Bingo.
Yeah, you don't.
Like, I get it. I understand the good faith behind it. Like, you're promoting yourself, plus you're saying, hey, after you eat all this shit that's bad for your teeth, fucking clean them. But you still didn't want that in your bag.
No, anything, like that, or pretzels, or something. I mean, it's just like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Yeah, you can't be doing that. This is where my number 2 is where I thought you were going with this. And I remember like they'd hand them out. I'm sure they still do, whatever, but like people actually ate this, and I bit into one once, and that was those fucking wax lips.
Oh shit.
Who in their right mind eats that? There was no flavor to them, keep in mind. They were just lips, and people ate the wax. And I, again, bit into one once, chewed on it once. That was it for me. I'm out.
Yeah, I mean, really, that's going to give you an accusation of being a fan of Ed Gein. Human sausage.
Popcorn balls. I mean, Chris, that's a valid point. I didn't run into that too much, but I think a couple times. But yeah, no kid wants a popcorn ball either.
Right.
Ugh.
My number 2 is one that we mentioned last week. Those peanut butter kisses.
Oh.
I just cannot do it. I love peanut butter, but these were not it.
Yeah. I was talking with the lady friend on the way home from Portage. We were going through worst candies trying to figure out a list, right? And she said those, and I didn't have a lot of experience with them, I guess. Like I didn't have them hardly, but I know they were bad. The peanut butter flavor in there was like the fakest peanut butter flavor you could ever imagine. It was terrible. And I know Scully sounded off on these last week too. But they're not good, especially like it's the same sort of form and packaging as taffy. I love taffy and all the different flavors.
Right.
I don't want that peanut butter one. No, don't want it.
Yeah. Let's put it this way: if you put the house with the Werther's Originals and the peanut butter kisses right next to each other, I'm going for the fucking Werther's Originals.
I am too, and I don't like Werther's Originals, but that's open and shut case there. Well,
can I safely assume that our number 1 is probably going to be the same thing?
Well, I don't know, but it is clearly a number 1 for me. I didn't even have to hesitate when this topic was brought up for us. It is the most disgusting thing. Maybe it's not as bad as like a raw tomato or anything like that, but in the candy aisles, unequivocally, for people to eat candy corn, they need to be in a mental institution. They need to be locked up. Especially if you eat this shit year round, you got problems. You got issues. That's it. You got issues.
Yeah, it's candy corn for me as well.
Yeah,
like I just can't do it. Honorable mention for this list is those circus peanuts.
Oh man, see, no, I didn't mind them. They are very polarizing, though. Either people fucking hate them or they're like, nah, they're all right. I don't think there's much mid-level stuff there.
Yeah. I mean, I think maybe the first time or two that I had them, I liked them, but as I grew older, my tongue discovered taste.
Yeah.
And it was game over for the circus peanuts.
I can have maybe 2. And then after that, I don't want them for a while. Like it's just, whatever, however they make them, sugar and whip it up and put air in it. But yeah, it's just 2 and I'm good. Anything more than that, it's like, oh, I don't want those. Yeah, I didn't have any like honorable mentions for this one. Like I said, it was tough for me to find 4. Just brutal. Goddamn wax lips. Oh, satellite wafers. Yeah, those are interesting. Now, do you know what those are, Corey?
I think so.
Scully, correct me if I'm wrong, but they're these little candies inside this wafer, but the wafer dissolves when it hits apparently saliva or something. The wafer tastes like dog shit. There is nothing there. That it is like it's just, you just want it out of your mouth because it's awful. Yeah, church communion just with sugar candy. That's a good explanation for it.
Ah, okay, that makes sense.
Usually
I
buy a
don't think I've
bag.
ever encountered those in the wild.
Oh, you probably got to go to like the Dells probably at like a candy store. And they'll probably got in there for like $2 and you get this bag and there's probably 15, 20 discs in there. They're about size of a $50. And they are not, it's not good. It is not, ugh, it is not good. Here we go. The best candies, Corey, the best.
Yes, sir.
Woo.
Yeah, I think I'll kick this one off.
Do it.
And I'm going to have some fairly controversial choices, but remember, this is my list. So starting off at number 4, I've got gummy worms. Of all forms. The straight up gummy worm, the sour gummy worm. Just, it's Halloween right there. You just, you put them in your mouth and let them hang out and look like you had like a, fucking fangs or whatever. Just a lot of fun with food, if you will.
What's the best color combination?
I think it wasn't like red and green one of them on the originals.
Red green's my favorite for sure.
Yeah, that one for me as well.
And usually I don't like green associate with lime, but man, them old gummy worms, red and I guess clear. I don't know what the other one, the red and clear one is actually pretty good too, but red and green is always like, ooh, give me that one.
Yeah, but if you're going the sour gummy worm route, then you want the, like, I think it's the, like, grape comboed with something else that I don't remember offhand.
I don't know what kind. I don't know if they have different, like blue, yellow. Is that a combo?
I think so.
That's the one that's for sour. That's the one I always remember. But I don't eat a lot of gummy worm. I love gummy things in general. But yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong with a good old gummy worm. And of course, like Farm and Fleet, they have like 7,000 different butterflies, octopus, spiders. Oh shit, My number 4, going back to the good old days of, I don't know, but as a kid, you always got the little packet bottle caps.
Oh, fine choice.
Dude, give me the root beer, give me the cola, and just keep the rest. And I don't want the rest. I don't want the orange. I sure don't want the orange. But like, by and large, how many ever flavors there were, they were all pretty good. But man, the root beer and the cola, all day long. All day long.
Yeah, and honestly, I would always feel like I hit the jackpot if you went to, like, if you had the houses like right 3 in a row where it was like a Hershey's and then the root beer barrels.
Oh yeah,
that was a good combo right there. You just go chocolate to the root beer barrel. It was pretty good. Root beer barrels are on my honorable mentions, along with Whoppers. But
what is your number 3, my friend?
This might be controversial.
Oh no,
Smarties.
I don't mind them.
Yeah, there's something about eating things that feel like chalk that just like scratches an itch in my brain. So Smarties is one of them. Candy cigarettes is one of them. The Flintstones chewables.
Oh god,
anything that had like that chalky consistency. That was something I always went for, and like the best of the best was the Smarties.
Interesting. I like Smarties. Kind of on like a, sweet tarts, shock tarts, and sprees,
Yep.
Like take your pick. And I love shock tarts. Sadly, they don't make them anymore, but I was a shock tart guy. And I don't care for sweet tarts. I can just kind of go, okay. Marbreds, be a man about it. I mean, you got to. So my number 3, and I wrote down Lifesavers gummies. I know they got different
Ooh.
varieties, all that, but I love everything like gummy. Like I said, like I don't even know what they make everything in gummies now. But Lifesavers is like the OG stuff. I think there's like a wild berry variety that I really, that's my favorite. And of course, like you're going through all this candy and then you see that little bag of Lifesavers gummies, and guess what? That's what everybody wants.
Yep.
So,
And then you're immediately taking out all the colors that you like and trying to trade with your friends or your family.
yeah.
Like, here, have these ones. I know you like them, but they're terrible. Give me the ones I like.
Absolutely. Numero dos. What do you got? Oh no.
Okay, so this is one that just kind of shot up the charts once I discovered them last year. It's a pretty new thing. I think the concept's only about 2 years old. And I'm going to sound like a hypocrite.
Oh God.
Nerds candy corn. Here's the thing about Nerds candy corn. You get actual flavor because they have all like the different flavor combinations of the Nerds. All they did was just gummy it up and give it the same shape as candy corn. That is the only candy corn thing about it. It's just straight up Nerds. And they're fucking phenomenal.
I don't think I've ever seen this out and about.
Walmart.
Yeah. Okay, so okay, I see what you're saying. I see the bag. I get it. So they gummied it up a little bit?
Kinda.
Okay. Might be decent. Certainly
Yeah.
if the flavor of the candy corn, the OG candy corn is gone, it's fine and dandy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, there's no traces of OG candy corn.
Thank God.
Anywhere near it.
Thank God. Interesting. All right. My number 2 wasn't around, I'm pretty sure when I was a kid, but man, I see kids bring these around and they got, again, little packs. That's all everybody gets out anyway. Little packs of candy. Shit. You find that house that's giving away full-size candy bars and you go back 1,000 times over.
Wearing a different mask every time.
Yeah, for sure. My number 2 is Sour Patch Watermelon.
Ooh.
I like Sour Patch in general. I don't care. I don't really like super soury things, if you will, but the watermelon for them, that's number 1. And then they also have grape now they came out. Those two are really good, but watermelon, if you haven't, and they sell them in the little bag solo watermelon, so I don't even worry about all the other stuff.
Oh, there you go.
Just go get the watermelon bag. But if you haven't had it, absolutely. If you even remotely like watermelon flavored things, give them a try.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Okay.
Corn in Nerds. Yeah, do it, Chris. Do it. Then you report back up to us.
My number 1 kind of rolls back to our taste tests. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. It was the only full-size thing you would ever fucking get on Halloween. Back when we were kids, anyway. I mean, granted, you get the mini ones too, but occasionally there'd be that one house that had the full-size peanut butter cups. And you were just on that shit like Rover.
Yep. And that is my number 1 as well.
Hey, there we go.
I put down the pumpkin, but it don't matter what form you get it in.
Oh, yeah.
It was interesting because now I don't even know if you can get like the old school full-size ones like you and I had, because the ones in even like a bag of them at Walmart, they're always like they're too small.
Yeah, they're about like 3/4 of the size of the originals.
Yeah. And the only full-size ones are if you buy like a pack like this,
Yeah.
at the gas station. Those are the only full-size Reese's peanut butter cups. And the one thing that irritates me, of course, and I think they've changed it now, but back in the day, you'd always get, the little bite-sized ones, right?
Yeah.
And they had 2 fucking wrappers on the bite-sized ones. So you just want to rip them all apart, for this little morsel, and you got to tear 2 wrappers off.
Yep.
I think they've changed that because now I think you can buy a bag where they ain't got no wrappers.
This is true.
I mean, that's what it's all about. But yeah, Reese's peanut butter cup, and whatever shape it is, and of course, I think we can all agree that the best shape / flavor is Easter.
Oh yeah, 100%.
It's not even close. And that's a good list right there, Corey.
Yep, and Scully's coming with some truth here, and every parent took their share later that evening to collect their toll for taking the kids.
Yep.
Yeah, I every time I came home from Halloween trick-or-treating and wake up the next morning, wouldn't you know it, all the Hershey bars were gone. Gee, I wonder who did that, Dad. At least I knew the peanut butter cups were untouchable because my mom despised Reese's peanut butter cups. So, hey, more for me.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Uh-oh. Rancho Cucamonga was so lit. 99% of the houses were decked out and gave full-size candy bars, Chris. Oof.
Oh, that's right. You did come from the same hometown as the Young Bucks.
Man.
Oh, shout out Rancho Cucamonga.
I don't even hardly ever remember getting a full-size candy bar when I was a kid.
And take notice of the last part there. They had to take their candy to the hospital and x-ray before eating.
Yeah, it's California, you know.
Hey, you never know what was in that shit, so I get it.
Oh, man. That's crazy, though. Yeah, see, and back in the day before rich parts of towns were, in existence, you'd go everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
You just start walking in a direction, hit every house, keep on going, and whenever you got tired of going to houses is when you were done. Now, in the older parts of town, like I live in, my mom lives in, there's no one around. They go up in this town, they go all up by the hospital, all up in there where all them brand new houses are over by Culver Park and all that. That's where everybody goes. They don't even touch anything else. Plus, I mean, it's like $25 now for a big old bag of mixed candy.
Right.
And
half the time you don't even get the numbers of people coming to your house as you'd expect.
Right. So now you got this whole bag of candy and you don't want 3/4 of it.
Right.
Damn.
Yeah, and Chris came back with the response. Yeah, well, of course it was razor blades.
Razor blades. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Never found any, but that's what they were looking for.
Weird. Well, remember that thing back in, I want to say, early 90s, where people were finding syringes in their Coca-Cola bottle cans.
Yep.
And then it turned out to be a big hoax. Well, yeah.
Yeah, no shit. Probably a rumor started by Pepsi.
Probably, yeah. They were like, hey, let's do this. They'll never recover. Well,
and then
folks,
they did.
We had a loss in the community this week. I don't know what community that is, but Ace Frehley, the guitarist for Kiss, passed away. So we're deciding here, we're going to do, again, those gummy bears are good, the Mt Rushmore of Kiss songs, which I'm sure Scully just hit us up with your 1 through 4 right now in the chat here, and we'll discuss that as well. Oh, by the way, I had for Best Candy Whoppers as a honorable mention, and those Necco wafers.
Oh, dude.
Now, I will say I liked them all, but once they came out with a full roll of chocolate ones, I want
Game
that.
over.
I want that.
Yep.
God only knows what them fucking things are made of, but man, those were good. And that's another one where it's like either people love it or hate it.
Right.
But, all right. While we wait for Scully's 1 through 4 on Kiss songs, I went through the old Wikipedias and I I found some good ones here. I knew what 1, 2 would be. So number 4 is probably the one that we all know. Rock and Roll All Night Long. Party every day. It's a good song. Every time you hear it, you kind of want to crank it. Is it my all-time favorite song? No, but it's certainly, I mean, it's endured what, it helped him along for a great career of 50, 60 years. So,
yeah.
Rock and Roll All Night, number 4.
All right. Well, my number 4 is Detroit Rock City. Because sometimes you just need something to charge you up, and usually that's a good opener for any like football game, baseball game, things like that, especially if the Tigers are on a run, But yeah, Detroit Rock City, that's a quintessential Kiss song right there.
Yep. Number 3, I Love It Loud. It's a good song. I'm trying to find what fucking album it was on. Nope, that's that one. All right, let's see. There it is. 82 album, Creatures of the Night. I Love It Loud. Just a good song.
The first album post Ace.
Certainly could have been here if I read long enough.
Ace left the band in 1981.
Yep. 82. Cashbox, Eric Carmen. Yep. Excellent.
Oh, Scully's got his list ready, and Chris has one too.
Oh,
so we'll go over their list. Yeah, Scully's got Heaven's on Fire, Calling Dr. Love, Forever, and Lick It Up.
I mean, Scully knows about that number 2, for sure. Heaven's on Fire is that's probably in one of my honorable mentions. That one was right there for me. Calling Dr. Love, yup, Forever, Lick It Up, solid. Strutter's good. Beth, wow, Beth will be so happy. I mean, Beth,
yes, I'm sure she will be.
There is a Kiss song named after you, but unfortunately, it did not make my top 4. Sorry.
Mine neither.
Nothing personal, but Beth's it's so like opposite of what Kiss really did,
right?
As a whole, so it's kind of like Green Day with Good Riddance.
Yep.
It's basically that. Love Gun's a good song too. Interesting. Okay, Scully. All right, Corey. What do you got for number 3?
Well, I mean, Chris already mentioned it. Love Gun. Yes. I just really like that one. It's good. It's. I mean, basically, it's a euphemism for a dick, but.
Yeah.
But great song. Mm-hmm. Just again, another quintessential Kiss song.
Hang on here, I'm getting back to them. There we go. All right, yeah, yep. Okay, so number 2, we're gonna go to 1988, I believe it was. Let me check. Uh-oh. Well, yeah. Well, 87. Crazy Nights, baby. Great song. I mean, good party song, good everything song, because you just want to fucking crank that. Just turn it up and rip the knob off. Awesome song. Off of Crazy Nights? Yeah, Crazy Nights.
Oh, there you go. My number 2, it's going to be the only song on this Mount Rushmore list where Ace Frehley was not involved. but I had to because it's one of my favorite songs of all time. It was also the old school ECW entrance theme for Taz. That's right, we're talking about War Machine.
Oh, wow.
Just that low guttural, like just grungy, grimy rock classic that came out in the mid 80s or early 80s. It came out in 82.
Mm-hmm.
Great fucking song. If I was ever down for any reason or whatever within the last 10 years, I'd just crank up War Machine and feel better about myself immediately.
Absolutely. God, I don't know if I've actually ever fucking heard that one.
Oh, dude, you got it. It's good.
Hang on here. Let me.
Yeah, I think we can get away with like playing like 15 seconds without getting copyright struck.
Hang on here.
Actually, I think it's 30 seconds, but I don't want to chance it.
Yeah, no, we don't want to do that. I'm going to turn it down. Oh, shit, I got to turn it real loud. Oh, whoops. Oh, fuck these ads.
Oh.
No, I'm not familiar with that one.
Yeah, dude, give it a full listen after you get off the air tonight.
Yeah. Interesting. Taz's theme, though, huh?
Yes, sir.
Way back in the day. War Machine is great. See, Chris knows War Machine. Beth, wait a minute. Which song do you love?
Beth, what do you think?
Well, obviously. I mean, but just to make sure. I mean, like I said, it's obscene. Now, Scully already knows what my number one is. And that is one of the greatest ballads we have ever heard, ever, from 1990. And that is Forever by Kiss. It's a departure from stuff that they really didn't do. That era, though, I think they kind of hit on a little bit more different things than they were used to. But I am a ballad fanatic. This one was, lyrically, musically, fantastic, top notch. Number one, Forever.
Well, this is either going to serve to annoy you or, just, make everybody else happy, whatever. My number one for this list is I Was Made for Loving You.
You were meant. Oh my God, the disco era.
Yes, sir. Fucking love that song.
Dude, it's interesting because, again, that's not something you'd fucking think that they'd come out with either, but it was in the 70s or whatever. And
yep, and the bass line was killer.
Yeah, fucking A. Yes. Oh, Beth says, I knew it, Corey. Oh, my God.
Yeah, she guessed correctly.
That song is a whole vibe. No, which one, Beth? You can't just... We're talking about 7 million songs. Which one are you talking about?
I Was Made for Loving You. Duh.
Well, hey, Forever is a vibe, too. I mean, fantastic on a T-shirt with an MCKD face. Speaking of T-shirts.
Yeah, Beth, what's going on with the shirt?
Yeah. God dang, we need that. Just go to Amazon, put Corey's picture on a fucking shirt, and send it up the river.
All right, well, I do have some honorable mentions that I got to get to.
Ooh, I don't.
Because I, especially with these music lists, I can never just keep it to 4. I've got to go big or go home. Oh, yeah, okay. Beth wants us to call her boss and tell her to give her some time off.
Unreal.
I mean, we could probably do that. Because we got that kind of clout, around these parts.
You are the boss.
All right, so my honorable mentions in no particular order. Do have to give a shout out to Heaven's on Fire because that is a great song, even though Ace was away from the band at that point. Rock and Roll All Night, another quintessential Kiss tune. Shout It Out Loud, another great song from the 70s era. Beautiful song. And then the one that's going to annoy you the most, because it was from Ace's solo run, New York Groove.
Dude, New York Groove is an awesome song, man. Back in the New York Groove. I mean, it is certainly an interesting song, but
yeah, and the crazy thing is, it was a cover.
Who had it first?
See, that I didn't look into. I found out literally last night that it was a cover.
Oof.
So I don't know who he stole it from, but I think he did it better.
Paul Stanley had a solo album a few years back, and there was one decent song on it. I can't remember. If you said the name of it, I'd fucking know. I think it was on like South Park. They made fun of it or something like that.
Oh, okay, yeah. I know what you're talking about, but I don't know the name of it.
Oh, man.
But yeah, that's kind of what rounds out my Mount Rushmore of Kiss and Ace Frehley songs. Oddly enough, there were a few other celebrity deaths this week because them shits always come in threes. We also lost Diane Keaton this week.
Mm-hmm.
And R&B singer D'Angelo, who is said to be kind of this generation's Marvin Gaye.
He was only 51. What did he die from? I never looked.
He had cancer.
And the song from Paul Stanley is Live to Win. And that is the one they made fun of on South Park. I can't remember what they did with it, but yeah, that's the song.
Yeah, that tracks.
They made fun of Rod. I mean, they made fun of everybody on that.
Oh, dude, they made fun. Absolutely everybody.
Oh, man.
I mean, who can forget the saga of Lemmiwinks?
Lemmiwinks, Towel. I mean, they got so many fucking... I mean, I do miss, like, what I mean, this was, like, way, like, first season, probably. Uncle Jimbo and Ned Gerblansky.
Yep.
Dude, classic, man. Those guys. You know, and then they had to say it's coming right for us before they shot the animal.
Yep. it was illegal otherwise.
Yep, it was illegal otherwise. And Ned with his voice box, because he was in Nam with Jimbo, and oh my god.
Mecca Streisand.
Oh yeah, it's Streisand and Officer Bar Brady or whatever the fuck, yeah. Police chief, yeah.
Man Bear Pig,
fucking PC Principal Victoria, Garrison, Richard Gere, Mr. Who was his the guy who always had the BSDM clothing on?
Slave.
Oh yeah, Slave, yeah, that's right, yeah.
Mr. Slave.
Mr. Slave, yeah. Good God. Mr. Slave. And that, well, yeah, Miss Chokes on Dick, of course.
Yes.
Yeah. God. Well, I think that's about it, huh?
Yeah, I think so.
Hey.
I think for next week, we're still a week out from Halloween come next episode. But I think it's time to dive into the horror movie genre.
Mm-hmm.
I think we probably want to look at maybe doing a Mount Rushmore of either mainstream horror movies or cult classics.
Could, yes. Yes.
Because I've got at least one in mind for the cult classics. And if Liz is still paying attention, she knows exactly what I'm talking about. Because I introduced her to this movie last year.
when Mackey got fired and turned to drugs. Yes. Like his head was floating above his body. And then, of course, when Randy Marsh had whatever, his big nut sack.
Yes, in the wheelbarrow.
Yeah, in the wheelbarrow. And then, of course, when he had, and I don't know, I can't remember the premise, but like when he had the massive shits.
The world's biggest shit.
Yeah.
Fucking did a pirouette as he pooped. It was great.
Oh my God, dude. Randy Marsh is the man.
Hey, before we kick out for the evening, we were talking about this earlier this week. These AI videos of different dead celebrities popping up in WWE.
Poor Stephen Hawking's getting his ass kicked.
Yeah, I think the best ones I saw were the Martin Luther King heel turn. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Dude was dropping bars.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
You want to talk about civil rights? The only rights you're getting are the ones in my hand.
There was so much Stephen Hawking. Like, he was skateboarding, then he was wrestling, and like, what the? And he's riding a bull. I'm like, what the fuck? But apparently you said it's all in that one program, and whatever that program is, I demand more videos from it.
Sora AI.
Yeah. Keep making them.
Dude, the shit just pops up on my FYP on TikTok all the time now. Like, they have ones where Chris Benoit returned from the dead, but in order to be released into the earth to wrestle again, he had to dress up as a clown. And he fucking won the Royal Rumble dressed as a clown.
Oh, man. Classics. All right. And, of course, fucking we'll see how bad we did on our NFL picks. Ugh. Not looking forward to that.
Yeah, that one should be incredibly interesting. We'll definitely get into the horror movies. I think we might want to do. We'll probably want to do the cult classics next week, I think, and then mainstream Halloween style movies, horror movies for shit, I just lost my train of thought there for a second.
Cult class. I gotta write that down.
Yeah, the Halloween cult classics, and then maybe just straight up horror movies for Halloween itself. Which the Halloween show is actually going to be coming out a day or two after Halloween, because on Halloween Eve, this boy right here is going to be bartending and slinging drinks at OBI.
Yes. Yes.
So that episode for that week will come out probably on Sunday, because I'm sure you're probably going to have to work that Saturday night.
Oh, no, sir. No, sir, now.
Oh, you got that Saturday off after Halloween?
Corey, we're getting into that time where I am just off.
From everything?
Yes, correct.
Okay, we might be able to squeeze out a Saturday episode then in that case.
Yeah, somewhere in there. I mean, it just, what the, my thing, okay, yeah. Yeah, we can do it at any night just after dark, because I'll be in a tree stand till then.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, by then, after dark's going to be anytime after 6 p.m., so.
Oh, boy, she's getting rough, man. It's like 6:30 now.
Oh, yeah. Holy crap, the Sauk Prairie Eagles won a game. Good God. According to your mom.
Well, the weird thing is they're usually about 0-10 at this time of year.
Right.
But I'll be some bitch this year. They're fucking, I think they're 6-2, somewhere in there.
Holy shit, they made the playoffs.
Don't worry.
They'll lose in the first round.
They will get slaughtered in the first round of the playoffs. Although Edgewood was supposed to be pretty good. So, interesting.
Yeah.
But, yeah, no, I have no doubts. No doubts. they'll have their whatever seed they are, and then they'll get to play some other fucking team that has one loss, and they will get steamrolled, ish. But 7-2, yeah, they haven't had a record like that in. Whoo! Since like the Clinton administration, probably.
Oh God!
It's been a minute. It has been a minute.
The pre-W years.
Yeah, it's been a minute. But hey, you know,
good on them.
At least that big old referendum in that new stadium. Hey, woo!
Gonna put that bitch to use.
Jesus. Don't even get me started. Yeah, 7-2 though. Huh, who knows?
Right on.
Maybe they'll prove me wrong.
That might as well.
Wow.
All right, folks. Well, thanks for hanging around with us tonight. We'll be back next week with cult classics in the horror movie genre. We will probably have some other far-flung things to throw out there. I don't even know what we're going to do for spooky time this week. I'm probably going to try to find a happier spooky time to kind of wash away the guilt for reading the crimes of Ed Gein tonight. And maybe by then I'll have finished watching the entire series on Netflix, and I can give a full report on what I thought of that. But yeah, other than that, in the meantime, in between time, love yourselves. We love most of you. And we will catch you on the other side.
See you on the other side.
Yes, sir.
Woo!
We out.